everybody. I am so excited to come to you live today on the very first day of the month to help you guys get set up for success for the end of the month from the beginning, because it all starts with what we do today as to how we finish strong at the end of December. So I have some awesome stuff lined out for you guys. What you can expect from me this month is that I'm going to be coming live to you every single day, Monday through Friday, maybe sometimes on the weekends too. I have everything planned out of what I want to say to you in short 5 to 10 minute videos every morning from somewhere between 8 and 9 is the plan. And so you can expect over the course of time, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get all this information out to you, but I want to spill out all of my knowledge, all of my inspiration, everything, all my tips, tricks, everything I've learned over the past 5 years and how many ever months to you in short videos that are easy to watch, that you can use something from it that day to grow your business. How does that sound to you guys? I'm so excited. So I hope that you're excited as I am. So what we're going to talk about today, first of all, is setting yourself up for success. So some of you guys I talked to last night at the end of the month, and you were super excited at where you ended the month. And some of you were not so happy. Some of you used the word kicking myself for not doing, things differently from the beginning of the month. So we want to set these goals. We want to figure out whatever our goal is, and we're going to go into some later videos and set a plan in place to get there. So the goal setting is important, but we also have to have a plan to make it happen. So every single first day of the month is the same for me. Every single month. And I want to share with you guys what I do. So give me a heart right now if you're watching this live, and if you're watching the playback, in the comments just say playback or something. Tell me you're excited. I'm super pumped. December is going to be amazing. Okay, so I want to share something with you. This is the notebook I've had since the very beginning of my career with It Works. It's a little disheveled. I have really whittled it down of what is in here. But one of the things I want to make sure that you have is your steps to success sheet. So my whole first year in this company, I did not write anything down because I had no idea it was going to be as big as it was. It was something that I was doing just to make a few $100 extra a month. And then when I really dug in and decided to see where I could go with this, I was a little bit lost of who I had enrolled and how to keep track of them. So if from day one you can start to a notebook, you are going to be thanking yourself later. Even if you are only pushing for $200 or $300 a month, it's still going to keep you organized. And who knows where you may end up. So let me show you something. We'll go over that in a minute. I'm going to show you okay, so you want to have your steps to success sheet printed out, and you want to have the charts for whatever promotion you are pushing for printed out. So in the very beginning, if I was, let's just say at executive rank, I would have my Ruby chart printed out as well as my Emerald chart printed out. So I would be kind of thinking 2 steps ahead. So now, because the promotions are such bigger steps, depending on where you are, I only just have the 1 chart printed out. But I also have charts of all my team's promotions everywhere. So you want to have your steps to success sheet printed out. Where can you find that? There is one in eSuites, but it's got a lot of clutter on the page, and I like things really streamlined. So I created one for myself, and this is in the files section of the Success Club page and the Best Team Ever page. So this is what mine looks like now, because I wanted to hold myself to higher standards. I wanted to have more blanks. When I first started writing things down a year into my business, it was just the bare minimum. And we'll talk about what those are. So you do what makes you happy. But for me, when I would fill in those bare minimum blanks, I'd be like, good job, way to go. Now you can rest the rest of the month. I needed more blanks to hold myself accountable to doing more. So that's why I made that. So this is in the file section of the Success Club page and the Best Team Ever page. Charts, you're going to find in the document setting in eSuites. So at the very top, at the very top, just click on documents and type in whatever the chart is that you're looking for, and it'll be there. All right. So then the other thing I want to make sure that you guys are doing, so just 3 things from the very beginning of the month is, hey, Janet, I see you popping on, is making sure that you have in your mind what your follow-up system is going to be. It does not have to be elaborate. When I first started, it was simply writing it down on paper. Actually, I'll show you. When I first started, on the back of my Steps to Success sheet, every single month, I wrote down, this is the back of that Steps to Success sheet I just showed you. I wrote down everybody I talked to. I had a distributor column and a loyal customer column. So everybody I talked to that was the least bit interested in product, I wrote their name in the loyal customer column. The least bit interested in being a distributor at all, even if they told me no, their name went in the distributor column. And then the next month, I printed out a new sheet and had new columns. So again, I started holding myself to higher standards, and I could because I was able to retire from my job using that system right there. And so I needed more space, and I floundered for a little while, like figuring out what my follow-up system would be. And now I am absolutely in love with the Connect app. You guys know that. I'm loud and proud about it, and I wish I had had this from the very beginning. So don't think that just because you're brand new that the Connect app can't be helpful to you, because it can. And oh my gosh, if you plug into that Connect app from the very first part of your business, it's going to be great. And if you need help figuring out, guess what? Some of these videos are about that. But if you don't want to wait, message me. I'll help you. Okay, so 3 things you need from the first day of the month. You need to make sure you have in mind what your follow-up system is going to be. You need to make sure that you have your Steps to Success sheet printed out, and you need to make sure that you have your charting system printed out. And I know a lot of you guys do not print those out. I know a lot of you guys just have random notebook systems that you just write things here and things there, and there's absolutely no way you could go back and find it. Well, let me ask you this. Is the system that you're using getting you where you want to be? And if your answer is no, we'll just borrow mine for a month and see how you feel at the end of the month. So let's talk about this. So those are the things you want printed out. I think tomorrow's video is going to be about how to promote, and we're going to talk about all that. But today, what I want to talk about is Steps to Success. So on the sheet that I use now, file section of Best Team Ever and Success Club, you will see that I have highlighted in green 1 through 4 in the loyal customers, and I have highlighted in green 1 through 3 under distributors, and there's a reason for that. The company says that if you hear us talk about Steps to Success, what that means is you're focusing on getting 3 distributors signed per month. You are focusing on getting 4 new loyal customers enrolled per month. And when I first heard those numbers, I was like, really? Like 4 customers? That's all that I have to do to be successful in this? I figured it would be way higher. But it's not, because it's a snowball. So what you enroll in December with the loyal customer program, remember, they're going to be ordering in January and February as well. So December, if you enroll 4, and then in January, if you enroll 4, you're going to have 8 people ordering. And then in February, if you enroll 4, you're going to have 12 people ordering. Now, when March rolls around, some of your December people are going to drop off, but some of them are not. And so it's a snowball. It keeps building. So if you focus on 4 loyal customers a month and teaching your new team members to do the same, do you know that if you do that, and your team does that too, you, my friend, will be diamond in 3 months. Now, how would it change your life if you, in 3 months from now, in January, February, March, you brought in your first $2,000 a month income check from your freaking phone? How would that change your life? So if you focus on 3 distributors a month, 4 loyal customers a month, you have reached your steps to success that the company tells you to focus on. Nothing happens if you don't enroll that. It's just, we're very goal oriented. So if you can keep laser focused on 3 distributors a month, 4 loyal customers a month, then you're going to go far fast. All right, so I can feel your energy through the computer. Just kidding, I can't. But I know what you're thinking. I know, Janet, how freaking awesome is that? It's so awesome. So I know what you guys are probably thinking because I thought it too. 4 loyal customers I can handle maybe, but the distributor part is a little bit harder is what most people tell me. And oh my gosh, my feet are totally falling asleep right now. Let me sit down. All right, so the distributor part can be a little bit more difficult if you're not following the system that's put in place. So that's the reason it's lower. You 3 distributors, 4 loyal customers. But I'm going to go through with you through these videos exactly what to do, exactly what to say, exactly when to say it. So make sure that you've got your notifications turned on for the group page so that you know when I go live in here, because some of these are going to cover that. But don't wait for the video. If you're like chomping at the bit, Jenny, help me enroll distributors so I can get to Diamond in 3 minutes. Please reach out to me. If you can hear my voice right now, you are on my team. Let's do this. I'm so excited. All right, so that's steps to success. I focus on them every month. If a month goes by and I haven't reached my steps to success, I'll be honest, I beat myself up a little bit. But that is one of my bare minimums for the month, and it very rarely doesn't happen. So probably 3 times it hasn't happened. So I know I can help you guys say that. Just hang with me and plug into these systems. All right. I'm going to show you guys something else really cool, and then that's all we're going to do for today. I'm going to let you guys hop off of here and get all your stuff printed out. Okay, so we were at one of the conferences before, and they went over what they called the power of one, and it was so impactful for me. I never thought about this, and I have it written down right here because I'm really bad at math, and I knew I couldn't do it in my head. All right, so this is December 2019. I'm going to show you, if you focus on just getting 1 distributor a month, which I focus on steps to success because I trust this company. And if they tell me this is what I need to do, this is what I'm going to do because I trust them. They're good people and it's got me this far. But if you enroll 1 distributor a month and we together teach that distributor how to enroll 1, and every single person that you bring on this team enrolls 1 a month, I'm going to show you where your life will be in December of 2020. Y'all ready? Go ahead and shout out your guesses. Just guess. Don't do the math. Just guess how many team members you think you would have if that happened come December of next year. All right, so December, it's just you. Right now, today, there's no one else on your team. Let's just say by January, you've doubled that. So you've enrolled 1 person. Now you have someone to push with. Y'all are brand new together. You have 2 people on your team now. So in March, okay, so 2 people, that is all you need for your executive promotion with the volume. We're going to talk about that later. All right, so executives make an average of what is it, like $200-ish a month? Yay, awesome. March, okay, you got your 2 people. You enroll another one, there she is, and she enrolls another one, there she is. Now you have a team that is 4 people big. How exciting is that? Guess what? That's all you need on your team for your Ruby promotion. Of course, we need the volume as well. Rubies make an average of about $500 a month. How would that impact your life? Shout out as you're hearing these what promotion you want to go for. 36. Janet's guess is 36. Thank you for guessing. What promotion you want to go for ASAP. All right, April comes along. Right now, December, you're the only one. We're focusing on teaching everybody to enroll 1 distributor. April comes along, you now have 8. All right, I got too many to hold on my hand. May comes along, everybody enrolls 1 distributor, plus we're adding volume. You now have enough distributors to go Diamond. They call Diamond the license to print money for a reason. Now, once you hit Diamond, you have unlocked the entire compensation plan, and your check has just zoomed up to a whopping $2,000 a month. How would that change your life? What would you do? Comment now. What would you do with an extra $2,000 a month? I'll tell you what I did. I retired from dental hygiene. I've been a stay-at-home mom ever since, and it has changed my life and my boys' life completely. Been home with them since they were 4 years old, and they're 8 now, my twins. All right, so in December, you are one person. But if we double that, we teach everybody enrolled in one distributor, then you have enough distributors on your team come May of 2020 to be diamond. All right, so June comes along. We now have 32 people on our team because we've trained our team well and everybody has enrolled just one distributor. That's enough for double diamond. Double diamond average now, I think, is like $4,500 a month. All right, July comes along in the summer. You are leading a team of 64 people. You're impacting at least 64 lives, not to mention the customers that you've brought on board. Think about that. You have helped 64 people become more stress-free, become, more financially independent, maybe stay at home with their babies, all by focusing on one. All right, August, you now have 128 people on your team. September, you have 256. October, you now have 512 people on your team. I can't even imagine what that looks like. I can't imagine like a room full of 512 people. That would be a stinking lot of people. And let me tell you something. I did some math right here. If you have 512, okay, so our checks, we're going to get into this in a later video, but our checks are calculated based off of what rank you are and what volume you have. So your team's sales for the month. All right, so if you're enrolling one person a month, by October, you're going to have one person a month and teaching them to do the same. By October, you're going to have a team of 512 people. Let's just say everyone brings in 100 in volume. If they can enroll one distributor, they can freaking bring in 100 in volume. So your volume that month is going to be 51,200. That is really close to the highest volume month I've ever had. And I don't mind sharing with you guys that my check that month was $12,000. How would that make you feel? I know what I did. I cried like a baby. All right, so November comes along and you now have 1,024 people on your team. In December next year, sitting right here in a year, getting ready for Christmas, we've just survived the Black Friday sales. Come December of 2020, you now are leading a team of 2,048 people. So let that sit in your mind for a minute. And this video got a lot longer than 5 to 10 minutes. I think there are probably a lot of them that are going to do that because I get a little bit passionate. But I want you to get off of here and I want you to print out your steps to success sheet. Again, that's in your files section of the Success Club and the Best Team Ever page. I want you to print out, if you're a distributor, I want you to print out the executive chart and the Ruby chart. If you are an executive, I want you to print out the Ruby chart and the Emerald chart. If you are a Ruby, I want you to print out the Emerald chart and the Diamond chart. And let's just say maybe you used to be Diamond and you got paid as a Ruby this month, because it happens. People drop rank sometimes. We're going to get you back there and beyond, but you got to start now. You got to start preparing for December. How many days are in December? 31st on December 1st. All right. So I want you to print out your steps to success sheet, your charts. Oh, if you're Diamond and you drop back down to Ruby, I want you to print out your Emerald and your Diamond chart. Print out the things. And then I want you to come back here, take a picture, comment with the picture below once they're printed out, and tell me also. So I want your 2 pictures of your things, and I want you to tell me how you're going to handle follow-up this month. Are you going to do paper and pencil like I used to do? Are you going to do Connect? I can't wait to hear from you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and tomorrow we are talking about, what are we talking about? Tomorrow's gonna be good. We're gonna pull out those charts, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how to prepare for knowing what you have to do with that chart. Print it out today. We're gonna talk about how to use it tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Bye. Oh, that didn't end.